Hey everybody, this is Frozen Fan 420. Here's my laptop reads 12:13 a.m. on Thursday, February 17th, 2022. This is going to be Fast Food February and another episode, so here we go. This one is going to reflect on a burger chain which most of us love very much. This one is called Burger King, so let's look more into it. It was called Insta Burger King in 1953 in Jacksonville, Florida, but then it ran into financial difficulties in 1954, and David Edgerton and James McLemore purchased the company and they renamed it Burger King. Well, the next half century, they changed hands 4 times, with the third 7 owners TPG Capital, Bain Capital, and Goldman Sachs. To get public in 2002, in late 2010, 3G Capital Brazil acquired a majority stake in the company, and its deal valued at the United States at $3.26 billion. The new owners promptly initiated restructuring of the company to reverse its fortunes. 3G, along with its partner Berkshire Hathaway, eventually merged the company with Canadian-based chain Tim Hortons on the auspices of a new Canadian-based parent company and Restaurants Brands International. In the 1970s were the golden age of companies' advertising, but in the early 80s, their advertising lost focus. A series of less successful advertising campaigns created by a procession of advertising agencies continued for the next 2 decades. And in 2003, Burger King hired the Miami-based advertising agency Crispin Porter Boguski, which completely reorganized advertising with a series of new campaigns centered on a redesigned Burger King character named the King, accompanied by a new online presence. While highly successful, some of CP&B's commercials were derided for perceived sexism or cultural insensitivity. Still, 3G Capital later terminated the relationship with CP&B in 2011 and moved its advertising to Gary Bowen to begin a new product campaign with expanded demographic targeting. Its menu expanded from a basic offering of burgers, french fries, sodas, and milkshakes to a larger and more diverse set of products. The Whopper came to the first edition menu in 1957. They tried many other products, which did not control the American marketplaces, but have done well across the pond. And from 2002 to 2010, they targeted the 18 to 34 male demographic with larger products, often carry correspondingly large amounts of unhealthy fats and trans fats. They would damage the company's financial underpinnings to cast negative pall on its earnings. But in 2011, the company moved away from the previous meal-oriented menu and introduced menu items, product formulations, and packaging as part of its current owner, 3G Capital's restructuring plans of the company. As of December 31st, 2018, it has 17,796 outlets in 100 countries. Half of those are located in the United States, and 99.7% of them are privately owned and operated. Of course, Burger King's Australian franchise, Hungry Jack's, the only one to operate under a different name due to its trademark dispute and a series of legal cases between those two. Their headquarters is located in Miami-Dade County, Florida. Sold to Pillsbury Company in 1967. And Pillsbury was acquired by the British entertainment conglomerate Grand Metropolitan in 1989, and they had tie-ins with the Walt Disney Company, were offset by continuing imaging projects and intellectual advertising programs. And of course, the 21st century saw the company return to independence when it was purchased from Diageo by a group of investment firms led by TPG Capital for $1.5 billion in 2002. And of course, they had the restaurant concept called the BK Whopper Bar and a new design format called 2020. These changes successfully re-energized the company, leading to a score of profitable quarters. Yet, despite the successes of the new owners, the financial crisis of 2007-2010 weakened the company's financial outlooks, while those of McDonald's went higher, and the falling value of Burger King led to TPG and its partners divesting their interest in a $3.26 billion sale to 3G Capital of Brazil. It was removed from the New York Stock Exchange, ending a 4-year period as a public company. The United States the chain has fallen into third place in terms of store sales behind Wendy's. Yeah. So they have a long way to go. And they report up to 250 low-volume locations per year, with closures coming in effect to 2020. They will kind of close them. Of course, their franchises became better throughout the 1970s and to the 80s, and of course, by 2001, after 18 years of stagnant growth, the state of its franchises was beginning to affect the value of the company. Burger King. It was one of the Burger King's largest franchisees. And the first Burger King to open was in San Juan, Puerto Rico in 1963, while Windsor, Ontario welcomed theirs in 1969. Australia had it in 1971. Madrid in 1975. Well, in 1982, they went to Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, and South Korea. But due to the high competition, all the Japanese locations were closed in 2001. But they re-entered the Japanese market by June of 2007. The Central and South America operations began in Mexico in the late 70s and early 80s in Caracas, Venezuela, Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Santiago, Chile, where Burger King likes to be on McDonald's international vacations by over 12,000 stores. As of 2008, it managed to become the largest chain in several countries, including Mexico and Spain. Australia is the only country in which Burger King does not operate under its name. It's by Hungry Jack, by Jack Cohen. After over a 10-year period, they predict 8% of its market share will be driven by foreign expansion, particularly the Asia-Pacific and Indian subcontinent regional markets. They're adding 250 stores in the Asian territories, such as Macau, by the end of 2012. Of course, they're advertising have a euro and it takes two hands to handle a Whopper. Of course, it's time for the Walt Disney Company back then, and Pokemon in '99, which really helped. The Where's Herb was one of the worst commercial advertisements they've ever had. Yeah. And of course, they have the Andy Warhol mystery box for Super Bowl 53. Now let's take a look at what Burger King has to offer. They've got their Whopper, Impossible Whopper, their Big King, Single Quarter Pound King, the Bacon King, Double Whopper, Triple Whopper with Cheese, the Texas Double Whopper, the Whopper Jr., Bacon Double Cheeseburger, Double Cheeseburger, Bacon Cheeseburger, the Rodeo Burger, Cheeseburger, and Hamburger. Now we go to chicken and more. The King Sandwich, Spicy King Sandwich, King Deluxe Sandwich, Spicy King Deluxe Sandwich, Big Fish, Chicken Jr., the original chicken sandwich, and of course their chicken fries. As for sides, they got 4-piece nuggets, fries, onion rings, cheesy tots, jalapeno cheddar bites, mozzarella sauce, mozzarella sticks. For drinks, they have mostly Coca-Cola products. And for their sweets, they have their Hershey Sundae Pie, Oreo Cookie Shake, Chocolate Shake, and Vanilla Shake, saucered cone and cups. And of course, for family, they have the Big King is one of the featured ones. But their flame-grilled burgers are one of the best. So, if you've been to Burger King, then you know what they taste like. If you haven't, well, now's as good a time as any to try it. Burger King happens to be a great restaurant and quite possibly one of the best places to get a burger. But many would dispute that. But either way, Burger King remains one of the biggest burger chains in America. So that'll do it for tonight. I'm Fan 421. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more videos. Take care, stay safe, and have a good night.